VanderHeyden today at Sold On Toni, Keller Williams Realty Signature. Today we're going to talk about all the crazy stuff happening in the market right now.
Yeah?
You're going to do most of the talking.
I'm hearing that, and I'm glad to do the talking.
So tell me what's happening with national home sales.
Well, as everyone seems to realize, our area inventory is down, and nationally it's down as well. In fact, it's down about 25%. So we're on one street, there used to be 4 listings, now there's, 3. So the pickings are a little bit slim right now as far as housing goes.
Then the houses are really only on the market for a short period of time.
They are. The actual median days on market right now are 5, but here's what's interesting, Michelle, that is a little bit of a change in the market than what you and I have been talking about the last few months, is that there's about 378 homes right now that are still on market past that 6-day time frame. So not everyone gets to sell in 6 days. It's the ones that are prepared, the ones that are priced right. So gone are the days that people are like, oh, I'll ask $50,000 more for my home. It's just not working anymore. Yeah.
So what does it mean to sell your home by owner?
Okay, so I had an interesting situation about for sale by owners. And one of our clients called me and she said, Toni, the street that we're looking along, neighbors just told us that a house went on the market. So I said, hey, I'll be right there. So I drove there, and it was a little hand scratch sign that was for sale by owner, which is all fine and good. I mean, it's not my business to tell people how to sell their home, but this is what made me sad. I had at least 2 cash buyers that would have purchased that home to be a part of a bidding war. This fella in less than 24 hours did a handshake deal and decided to sell his home to someone, and I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me, because I promise you that that home seller netted less money in the handshake deal than what I could have gotten him had we completely marketed this property. Sure. And allowed him not only maybe to get the best price, but the best offer. And the best offer could include these days that, there's an appraised value of a property. Well, a buyer will add on an appraisal gap, meaning I'll add cash on top of what your home is worth.
Okay, so what does it mean when you say the seller gets the best deal and not just a deal?
Okay, so for example, if you owned a grocery store and there's 2 apples on that shelf, but there's 15 people that want an apple today. Well, they're not all gonna get an apple, right?
No.
So they might start a bidding war, and they're gonna have different contingencies on the purchase of that apple. It's the same thing with home sales, is that when there's not a lot out there, there's gonna be more than one offer. So when you put your house on the market, you're not just gonna get a deal, the seller gets to choose from the best deal. And many times we'll be looking at multiple offers, maybe 5 or 6 of them, right? Maybe sometimes more.
Final question, houses in the state line, are they increasing or decreasing in value?
So I always run numbers because I always say the path is in the math. And what we are seeing right now this year compared to last year is that we're starting to level off as far as the value of homes. I think buyers are just now starting to say enough is enough. And we see that, for example, the list and sale price are matching right now in sales year to date 2023, and last year they were actually up 5%. Yeah, so that's what I'm starting. And right now there's 378 homes. There's as many homes pending, meaning under contract, I'm ready to go to the closing table, as there are active and available, right? And a large lion's share of those are the ones that are lingering day after day. So all of that data is telling me, please don't think that you can overprice your home and still sell it. In fact, you're doing yourself a disservice. So hire a good agent who's gonna come in and say, this is what the price it should sell for, and I'm good adding a little bit more, but let's not go into the $50,000, $75,000 range. You're just not gonna see that right now.
Coming up next, Samnique is with Tess at the bar for more Wisconsin State Fair fun, and then we're making Kentucky bucks for Spirit Day. We'll be right back.